My name is Pete Traynor. I'm the Director of Strength Conditioning now at Urbandale High School. So today we're going to go through some zone line concepts for offensive line. We're going to do some tight reach drills, some wide reach drills, and then another drill what we call fit, which really kind of helps guys get that drive starting out of the hole. All right, so the first drill we're going to do today is going to be for our inside. What we do with our offensive line guys, we always use the hash marks on the side of the field, and so we always start with our heel in the corner right here, because then as a coach I can stand in the back and it allows me to see if we're taking the proper steps going forward. So like I said, so the guy on defense is going to straddle the white line. Offensively, our first two steps are the most important thing. We got to get our first two steps in the ground as fast as we possibly can. So our first step, what we call is our placement step, our aiming point in inside zone. So Thane just holds the bag up here real quick. So our inside zone place, we're looking at play side number for our inside zone is our aiming point. So our first step, Ryland's gonna take our first placement step, is gonna be just wide enough to get our screws, which would be the two front screws right here in the front of your helmet, on our aiming point. So our placement step gets us wide enough. Now our second step, which is our adjustment step, so first, second, we're gonna drive it vertically up the crotch of the defender. Now same thing, arms, everything. When I'm watching Thane from behind, we shouldn't be gunslinging, our elbows shouldn't be out, everything's gonna be nice and tight. So as Ryland gets engaged here, right, he's gonna be low, his screws are gonna be into the play side number, elbows in, everything nice and tight, and then as he just goes vertical with it, that's after about our third or fourth step, he starts to press it out. All right, so we'll just go one here, full speed. Now let's give you first sound. First sound. Hit. There you go, just like that. Perfect, good, break. So we'll do that, same thing, every guy will rotate, we'll go 2 to the right, next guy 2 to the left, and we'll rotate through there. Then we'll go one more quick, and then we'll just switch bags, and then you can go. First sound. Hit. There you go. Good, good, good. Run, break. Good. So now, same on that one right there. However, what we would really like Ryland to do is on his first step, his second one, he actually kind of reached for it. Right? We want to get our first 2 steps in the ground vertical before we ever make contact with our hands. Okay. It's going to keep guys. Ryland has a little bit of a problem with sometimes as far as bending at the waist instead of his hips. So guys who really kind of reach, it forces you to lunge forward. So here we go, Thane. Same thing, first sound. Hit. There you go, run, 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 break, good. All right, so next for our outside zone drill, everything with our offensive guys start exactly the same. Our foot's in the corner here. Now our footwork's gonna be a little bit differently because our aiming point is different. So, like I said, for our inside zone, our aiming point was the play side number. Now for our outside zone, we're going to play side armpit. Okay, so everything just needs to adjust accordingly just a little bit. Well, same thing, it all starts with our first 2 steps. So then now, we talk about quadrants when we start here. So if this is our first quadrant, second, third, fourth, if we just draw an X with our lines here, what Ryland needs to do is he needs to open his hip just enough to drop from the first quadrant into the third quadrant. We don't want him stepping behind. We never want our pads parallel, right, to the line of scrimmage. We want to be at a 45, so he's going to open his first placement. Okay, now second thing, our second step, our adjustment, we're aiming our second step in order for us to get our screws to the play side armpit. His second step is going to aim for the outside hip of the defender, right? So just the first 2 steps, you get 1, 2, and then that way when the defender starts to react, he's putting himself in the perfect placement to get his screws on the outside, the play side armpit, and then be able to run and press that vertical. So we're going to go here, same thing. Now first sound, and then now defensively as well, as we're setting the drill up, we're moving from our defender from splitting, now foot to foot alignment. Do the first sound. Hit. There you go, run, 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 press, break, good, good, just like that. Now, same thing for us, hand placement is key, right? As far as the guy with whoever has the best leverage is always gonna win. So we've talked with our guys as far as 2 types of leverage, horizontal and vertical. Backside here as our guy steps, right? We're stepping 1, opening the hip, 2, we're getting the outside shoulder with this play side hand. This backside hand, we're gonna throw vertical and get it under the play side number on the pad. So as he's running and as Ryland's pressing to get that corner, he's actually trying to take this hand, he's gonna push the bottom of that pad, which is gonna push the pad up into the neck of the defender, and that's gonna allow him to help press vertical and get that corner. You go, same thing. First sound. Hit! There you go, run, run, run. Break, good. Yep, we'll go ahead and switch. First down. Hit! There you go, vertical. Great, good. All right, so now on this one here, same thing, you're good. You're gonna have you line up. On this one here, I'm gonna have you start just a smidge wider and really kind of flow, all right?
Yep.
Here you go, Thane. First sound. Hit! There you go, break. Good, and the whole reason I did that, because perfectly, Thane's a tight end, guy puts his hand in the ground, it's gonna happen a lot too with tackle if you have a wide edge defender. There's a lot of times with guys, like I said, in the inside zone stuff, on their second step, they're really trying to reach and engage right away. Especially with your outside zone, you may run 3, 4, 5 steps. You want to get your leverage first before you ever try to reach. Because as soon as you start to reach, if I'm running to try and reach the defender, and on my second or third step, he's here, and I start to try and reach already, I'm stopping my feet, and he's gonna beat me outside. So we teach our guys, hey, you're running, you're getting on a track, and you're running, and not until they engage with you when you actually get close enough to strike and get your hands on them.